Okay, so as you may or may not know, I just got over a cold and I haven't really been able to record anything, but I thought it might be a good idea to show you what I've been eating every day since then to help myself get better. So here we have ramen, of course, but there are a few added ingredients to make it more effective at fighting a cold. So you got an egg and ginger here for nutrients. You know, they're very nutrient-rich foods that will that give your body what it needs to kill that cold dead. And then there's also a hot sauce, which I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that like spicy food helps you sweat out colds. I've never really looked into that because I love spicy food and I don't really care. Like, I don't really care as long as I have an excuse to eat it. But yeah, let's just get started. So you boil your water, and now if you're like me, you'll probably be tempted to just eyeball the water, and you'll be tempted to eyeball the water and just cook it however, drain the water, and then add the flavoring, but don't do that here because the broth is a necessary part. Yeah, you want to make sure the seasoning packet is out of the package, then pour in your ramen. But yeah, like the steam from the broth helps clear out your sinuses, and it's just like I think it's a lot more effective like in the form of broth than just as a seasoning for the noodles themselves. So yeah, then you just add your seasoning, and then sprinkle in a generous amount of ginger. And then you add
as much hot sauce as you can stand.
Well, okay, I used less than that because I can handle quite a bit of spice, but I didn't want the hot sauce to overwhelm everything else. So then you just cook your ramen as normal. And then once it's almost done, but not quite, it's time to very carefully pour in the egg. You don't want to break that yolk. Yeah, if you're going, you can cook your egg however you want, but if you're going for a one-pot meal, poaching is the only way to go. So, I mean, you could also add some vinegar to let it poach more easily. So, you're very carefully stirring that egg. Again, you don't want to break the yolk. And then once you start to see that, like, the white is cooked, that's when it's ready. To poach an egg, you need to cook it just enough so that the white is cooked, but the yolk is still runny. There you go. Once the egg is just starting to look like it's cooked, you remove it from the heat, and there you go. You've just poached yourself an egg. If you've never poached an egg before, congratulations, now you have. And then you just serve and enjoy. Burned my mouth there and couldn't quite get a good bite. Yeah, as you can see, the yolk is still nice and runny. Going in for our second bite. And there you go. That is how you can make your ramen more delicious and nutritious. So if you ever have a cold in the near future, you might want to give this a try. And I know it's kind of ironic to end Visual Novel November on something that's not a visual novel, but we'll be back to our regular gaming content starting tomorrow. So if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part, and we'll see you then.